Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, I want to talk about why you shouldn't post your drama on social media. The thing I learned about posting your drama and negativity on social media is what you put out into the world is you are attracting. So whenever you put out drama, you are attracting more drama, which makes it a lot more harder for you to get through that very storm you so happily cannot get through. What you put out into the world is what you are always going to bring back to yourself. The thing I learned is that the more you post about your drama is when you are an individual, if you are a follower of my content, a supporter of my content, you are an individual who seeks to grow, who seeks to understand life, to help them break through their mental barriers. And by you being that kind of individual, if you are someone who posts their drama on social media, take this as your sign to stop posting your drama and negativity on social media, because again, what you put out into the world is what you draw back to yourself. You attract it back to you. The thing I learned about posting your drama on social media is as you are an individual who seeks to grow, who seeks to learn, you are an individual who develops a mindset to grow, to learn from oneself. You analyze yourself. You reflect off of your thoughts, your behaviors, your reactions, so you can improve on them. And whenever you post your drama on social media, you make it much more harder for you to break through those mental barriers, because let's say you are having a day. For example, me, when I was going through some stuff with my wheelchair. My wheelchair had had a malfunction and a hiccup in January. And during that process, I was in the process of getting a new one. So I was stuck with my wheelchair being malfunctioned, and I wasn't able to utilize my proper functions to help me sit comfortably, especially with my scoliosis and with my back surgeries. I often experience pain throughout my day to day. And by me not having those functions for my wheelchair to recline properly and everything, as you can imagine, it only increased the pain that I feel daily, that I couldn't relieve the pressure off of my back by my wheelchair being in the position that it was, because it was messed up. And I was in the process of getting a new one where the current wheelchair that I had, my insurance would no longer cover any more expenses to fix the problem, because I had a new wheelchair already in the works. So me not being able to reach the sink properly, as you can imagine, was very difficult. Me struggling brushing my teeth because I no longer was able to elevate my wheelchair. Me not being able to elevate my wheelchair to reach my light switches, as you can imagine, is difficult as well. And there's so many different things that happened by my wheelchair malfunctioning the way that it did. And during that process, as you can imagine, it takes an emotional toll on you, and especially a mental one as well. And the thing I learned is during that process, the reason why I am bringing that story up with you is because I could have posted on social media like, oh my God, my wheelchair is malfunctioned, and man, I hate going through this, or I hate having to experience this. Like, why me out of all people? Why me out of all people, where, this is happening, and, I don't have the luxury to just get up and go, or I don't have the luxury to do XYZ or do this. And I could have started comparing myself with other people, like so many other people have it better. Or I could have started posting all of the things that were kind of going on in my head. And the thing I would be doing is, one, I'm attracting more drama and more negativity. And, maybe for a small portion within that process, if I did start posting that process, that I was going through, and really express my thoughts carelessly, recklessly, what happens is, in the very beginning, people may offer some sympathy, or, like, hey, I'm here for you, right? But that would only go on for so far before it's like, hey, get yourself out of this, stop feeling sorry for yourself kind of thing. But the thing that I learned is, don't post your drama on social media, because one, again, what you put out into the world, you are going to attract, but you make it much more harder for you to break through those mental barriers. Because, for me, for example, I am an individual who is always analyzing himself, who is always self-reflecting off of his actions, his thoughts, and tries to how can I improve my thoughts, or how can I, what is there something that I'm seeing in a negative manner and that I am overlooking to help better my situation. And by me if I were to post negativity, or really express my thoughts recklessly and carelessly, by me trying to channel my thoughts and trying to channel and get through what it is I'm going through, my thoughts are temporary. My emotions are temporary within the situation. So how I may feel now, I'm already in the process of self-reflecting and trying to regulate my thoughts. Okay, how can I get through this? Because me feeling sorry for myself isn't going to do anything but make myself feel worse. So how can I get through this? How can I, channel through these thoughts and overall, get through this mental barrier and stop having so much self-pity for my life, for myself. And I understood that your emotions and your situation is temporary. Yeah, some things may last longer than others, but everything is temporary. So by understanding that, and by you being an individual who seeks to improve their situation, what's going to happen? You already posted your drama out into the world, so you may have gotten through, have already let that situation go, or let that emotion go, or let that very thing go, and you already have moved on from it. You already learned from it. You already grown from it. You already are channeling through the season that you were going through. But what happens? You posted your drama on social media. So as you think you let something go, and as you think you may have moved on from that situation, people are going to say, hey, like, what happened with XYZ? Or, hey, I've seen you post XYZ. You may think you have let it go, but you make it much more harder for you to get through what it is you're going through, because you already let out that drama, that negativity. So by you trying to let certain things go and you trying to move on from your situation, people are going to continuously bring it up. Some of them are going to do it because maybe they're concerned for your overall well-being. But some people are going to do that because they have nothing else better to talk about. So they're going to leech off of your problems. And, some people, and by you doing that too, you're only going to discourage yourself within the process. Some people may offer their thoughts like, hey, you know what? I understand how you feel. I understand if you don't want to pursue this, or you want to give up. And you end up just like them. They quit, they give up, they throw in the towel. They fall into this pity party. You are not that individual. When you are an individual who doesn't want to feel sorry for themselves, you want to get through having that victim mentality. Do not post your drama and your negativity out into the world. It's okay to do it within your inner circle if you have a supportive group, but do not be reckless and careless by sharing absolutely everything out into the world. Because again, what you put out into the world is what you attract. So my question I want to ask you as you move on from this video is, what do you want to begin attracting within your life? Do you want to continue to attract more problems and attract people that are going to welcome you within their own pity party? Or are you going to be that individual that wants to attract better, wants to attract more supportive people, to cheer you on, not discourage you, to help you through what it is you're going through, and not allow you to weep within this mud? What you put out into the world is what you attract. Put love into the world. Put light into the world. Spread goodness into the world. I believe every single person here on earth has a gift. And that gift is to help other people through the places that they once think they cannot get through. But you are that individual because you understand the process. You understand what it takes to break through those mental barriers. You carry those tools. those tools in which you are more equipped with the knowledge and the wisdom to say, hey, I understand this path. This is what I learned. Let me help you get to your next step. That is how we make a difference within the world. From me to you, you matter. And if you made it to the end of this video, I love you, I appreciate you, and remember, grow through what you go through. And if you are new to this channel, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I am trying to get to 1,000 subscribers at the end of this year. 10,000 subscribers, I feel like it's a bit of a reach, but hey, anything is possible. And check out the link will also be in the description, but check out my course. It is currently free for a very limited time, which is a digital course that I have created with several videos and several other bonuses within the course to help you break through your mental barriers. And you can access that course by going to the link within the description titled Grab My Course, or you can simply go to whop.com/Victortheinspiration. That is WHOP.com/Victor the Inspiration. Much love.